welcome to episode 26 of my Build a World Challenge. This is the fourth part of our community gardens that we've been working on. We'll go over a quick walk around. This is what we have so far. This is our main, garden building. And we have our back. Obviously the back's in the back. We got our little lounge area here. Our playground area where kids can come and have fun. Our gardening and fishing areas. I stocked this earlier with koi and tree fish, because tree fish is the best fish to use for fertilizer, and kois are just, I don't know, cool fish you would think you would see in a pond of this nature. So I stocked it with both of those. That way we come here and fish and we can collect those and use them as fertilizer in our plants. So it was kind of a bonus move to make things a little bit better for us. If we go down a notch, I finished, let's kind of half wall this. We did finish the kitchen, the cafe, if we want to call it that. I decided to go with these planters here on the side, from the cottage living, I think they're from. But they kind of go well on the wall. They blend nicely, and they take away that flowers that were bleeding through the wall. And since they're all blue, you really don't see, like you can see a little bit one here, but you really don't see that like this here. It's cutting through. You don't really notice it so much here now. So we did that to fix that wall, so we don't see the bleed through. But I think that's a nice little cafe. And then we'll turn the camera. And this is our garden room we finished. We can zoom in much. So these are the stations I was looking for, like this little garden station here, which is called the Houseplant Hobbyist Shelf. So I got a couple of those in here. There's one here, just to kind of give us that, aesthetic look. And then these were the other two that I was looking for in the last video. The Forager's Delight bench and the Trouble with Plants. I think they go really well with the gardening room here. It kind of gives us that look we're going for. And we have our flower arranging station here, so we can, arrange flowers. But I think overall it's a nice little setup here for the, flower arranging room. Kind of gives us that, greenhousey vibe, for a garden. This area here, we're going to turn into kind of a fancy area. I don't know how to explain it, but we'll get to work on it now. I want to put a platform here. So this is I'm not very familiar with. But we're going to drop this here and bring this out to here. What I'm trying to do here is I'm going to raise a platform up here, probably too high. I wish I can not select this room so I can kind of get this platform the way I want it to be. It shouldn't have any walls. Like this wall here shouldn't be here. I don't know why it's putting it in there. See, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this the way I want to do it. I wanted to build a platform there. Oh. Let's not do it that way. Let's just Control Z it. I was going to build a platform and build like a garden on it, but it's not going to work the way I want it to. Because it's going to try to build it as an outside platform. Can I do it with this platform? Or does it also build walls? That one does not. Oh, it takes out my outside wall though. All right, can't use that one either. So next attempt, I'm just trying to figure out how I can try to make this little, I want to make a garden box here. So maybe if I just come off one here with the half wall, we'll see what this will look like. I might be able to make this work the way I want it to, but we're going to draw it out. Why does it seem like that's not the same size? Oh, it's not. I'm like, wait a minute. My doors should be the same width. I'm like, why am I off a square on my doors? Okay, so we have this here. I wanted to fill this in with the ground. So it's level up here. But I don't think it's going to be able to do that. But what I wanted to do is put like shrubbery and like these plants and stuff in here and kind of make it like an indoor garden. But I don't want it to seem as like it's placed on the floor inside. Is that sticking through the wall? All right, we don't want it sticking outside. So what we're going to try to do is fill this in. We might oversize our plants. What if I put tall grass in here first? We don't want to see this marble floor. I wanted to have this up an extra level and put it on the upper level, but I can't get that floor to not cut our walls out. So it's not working the way I want it to, and I don't know how to do it differently. I was hoping I can just raise this up a level, but I can't raise it either. I think it's because we have the high walls on. I think that's why. But we should be able to fill this in with flowers and plants, and you won't be able to see it. All right, so let's bring that one out here. All right, let's get our wall trim first, because I'm going to try to get that done first. Half wall trims. Is there a nice white one? I was kind of hoping for a thicker one than that. I want a really thick white one. This one might be better. Nope, that's thinner. That's the one we have. You know what? That could be nice. Let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. I'm okay if the plants kind of stick through the wall there. We're going to be in treat a wall down mode, so it's going to look kind of weird like this for now. Having that bush kind of over top of there. But I think overall it'll look nice. And I kind of want to give us just a... Okay, can't go the whole room. I just want this to have that look on the bottom. So maybe we'll just have to... I hit copy. Goofball, come on, game. I guess that still looks okay. That little trim like that, I think that looks all right. Let's get these out of here. I don't want to use these anymore. I was hoping to get my plants to be a little bit higher up in here, but we should be able to still... I don't know if I want those. It looks kind of big. Let's add trees later. This is kind of my design look. You know what I mean? I want to try to get some big bushes in there. I want... I want it to look full and lush in here. What does it look like on the other side of the wall there? Okay, that kind of blends in with them bushes there, so that one's okay. And I want to fill this in with like plants. Make this like the inside garden look, you know? But it can't stick out the walls. And I don't want to see the floor. You know what we could do? What if I came... Where's the outside? I thought there was, I didn't know why I didn't think of this before. What if we just made it grass? Then it doesn't look like... Then it doesn't look like we built it inside. Silly me. And then it kind of looks like we have grass in there. So that doesn't actually look too bad, even though it actually doesn't look too bad. But we still need a lot of flowers in here. It's not that one. I'm trying to duplicate both of these. So what do we have? Assorted wildflowers. I just want this to be kind of garden-esque inside. We can stack a bunch of these too. Okay, that one's right. And that's all we're trying to do right here is kind of fill this in with different plants and growth. Kind of give it some life in here. Because we want that nice indoor gardeny vibe. Now I might change these half walls out again and lower that down now that we have actual grass in there. Because that higher wall was kind of just to cover up that look. I kind of like whatever that is. I kind of like that in front of the window. What are these ones? And that's all I'm trying to do now is kind of fill this in. That actually kind of looks, I like the wildflowers below it. I was thinking about putting in, that's too big. Those look nice. The coloration is going to look kind of weird. I need another bigger plant to go. In here. And then maybe if we get another color of this, not the pink ones, maybe this one, just to kind of fill in this gap here. I kind of want to see this if we take our half walls now and change our trim back to one of these narrower ones. See, that looks a lot nicer. That looks a lot nicer. Than that big wall. We might actually take these now. And we could add some more flowers in. We don't need them that big because now it looks like grass, you know? So we were trying to hide that before. Now we don't much so have to. We'll put these dull daisies up in the front. Kind of like that. So I think that kind of gives us our vibe we were looking for. And I wanted to kind of clean that up a little bit. So what we're going to snag now is, if I can snag one back here. I'll put one of these seats out here. And one here. That kind of gives our nice little sitting area in here. Now this area, I kind of wanted to make this one. Give us a little piano area. There's a lot of room in this room, and I didn't realize how big this was until after I started this. I wonder if we have a pretty fountain we can put in the middle. But I actually want a white looking fountain. I don't want gray. Is there a white one? See, that's almost... Oh, it's a tabletop fountain. That would have been perfect. Oh, those are all tabletop fountains. And that one's ugly. And let's see. I don't know. It's got change in the bottom and stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about that fountain. I wanted to put a fountain in the middle, but I'm not sure about how I feel about any of these fountains. They just don't look pretty. And that's what we want here, right? Is just that pretty... pretty fountain. But I want it to match. It's got to be kind of white to match everything in here, you know? These gray ones. And that's actually not too bad. Only because the flowers and plants. It makes me kind of like it. Kind of thinking that's our best option. It doesn't really look... It goes well with it. I think that goes really well. I do. I like that. I think we're going to leave that one there. I kind of like that fountain. I'm looking at it. I'm just keep double checking it. Like, do I like it? Do I not? Oh, there was something else I was thinking about adding. I have these from a mod. Is we have these rabbit houses, but this is a wild rabbit home. But we also have this rabbit house. This is a mod that I got. And I was thinking about putting them in here. Because that'll give us a rabbit that lives here. If I kind of put them over here. Like this. Then we'll have little rabbits. And rabbits will come and eat the weeds and stuff like that. And they help our gardens grow. So I was thinking about adding in like the little rabbit houses. But I don't like them out in that patio area. So we might do this one. And what if we put this little rabbit house in here in our swamp area? Or I said swamp. In our pond. We could put one there and put another one back here just to kind of offset it. And I think the rabbits can still use it because they're not people. So I don't think they're going to have like a pathing issue. I think they'll be able to use those without any issues. You know, like your Sims will have a pathing issue when you can't get in and out of a door. I think I like it better right there. You know what? I do want to hide it a little bit better than that. I liked it when it was kind of hidden like that, like kind of buried. It looks like it's overgrown. And it doesn't look so intentional. And then we'll have little bunny rabbits back there, which I really like. We do need to do this. I don't know if this will be actually a word. Oh. There's this here. Kind of put that in that corner. Oh, that's too close. Don't know if we necessarily need that one back there, but I kind of want to make those match. So we're gonna put it there. No, you know what? Let's turn them and put them here by the door. I think that kind of accents the door a little bit better. Ah. Arg. That kind of gives us that warm vibe when we come going out the door. But I want to create like another little seating area in this area here. So maybe we copy these benches. What does that one look if I back it up? See, I don't like the curtain clipping. So let's just freehand it. That's a little bit nicer there. I want to see if we can find us a nice little table. I doubt we can find a table that I'll like on this. Oh, what about this one? You know what? Let's actually tuck that back here. I kind of like that. It kind of hides that flower clipping too. I want to find a nice... That's kind of nice. I like the yellow, kind of throws it off just a little bit. Let's do them in red. I kind of like that look better. I was hoping for yeah, I do like that one a little bit better. I still want to find like a little table that can go out here. So the other table, I put it in the corner. I'm like, you know what? That'll look better in the corner. I just want a nice little... This one might work. It's just not going to work. But I do think that kind of looks good enough to me to be complete. Like, I got that look I want. We got our plants growing. It's got that real garden vibe. You're going to walk into the doors here, and you'll have the fountain. There's a piano we can play, little seating areas. In here we got our garden, floral area. We got our cafe. I do really like it. It should be modded. I don't think it's got it. I don't think there's anything modded on there. I don't think I kept any modded content. But I wanted to save this to my library because we're going to actually make this into a community garden. But we have to vote on it. So we won't be able to vote until Sunday. So I'm going to leave it as a park for now. And then I'll make it a community garden come Sunday in game time. But I'm curious if we need to put any more plants or shrubbery or anything else in here. But I'm starting to think it's all done. I really do like how this looks. I like the finished product. So let's go ahead and take this lot trait. I want to check this out too. If we go these preferences, it's not entertainment, not office, not. I thought we had like a cafe preference. Okay, this is the one we want to use here. Employees professional. That'll give us a cashier that'll come and work here. And I was thinking of one of the preferences here: exercise, climbing walls, swimming, playing basketball, meditating, yoga. Order at espresso bar. All right, you know what? We can go preference, body, and soul. Let's add that one. If I also do the SIMS collect extra ingredients, they're not. And this one. I don't know what a feeling of satisfaction is. Thermostatic. I think those two is really all we need for those. I may have to change these lot traits later. We don't want to go clothing optional. So I do want... Where are my lots? Here it is. Great soil. I don't know. I kind of want to add gnomes. See if gnomes will pop up. We don't want animals. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading through these and kind of getting an idea where we want our... Let's go to peace and quiet. That'll be a good third trait for us. So I want to go ahead and test this out. Let's go to manage worlds. And we should be able to visit this. And I'm going to play with this a little bit with, oh, dang it. I'm so sorry, everybody. I hit the dang construction, so the end of our video is going to be all load screens now. I meant to hit the visit icon. Arg. At least it's not too long a load times. It gives me time to talk to you guys. How are we doing on the videos? You think you like this series so far? I'm hoping there's a lot of everybody that's kind of following along and enjoying the content. So we want to go here and we want to visit. And we're going to visit with these guys, but we don't need to bring all the cats. I actually only need to bring Sean. Sean is my gardener extraordinaire. He's been the hardest working gardener that I've got. But I'm going to have to use these guys to plant all our plants and go through them and see who has what on them, so we can start growing stuff over here. But I'm just going to collect a bunch of things up until we have Sunday come around. I'm going to change this lot type to a community garden. Right, so we have Sean here. We need to go to this. I need to go to here and auto employee and allow barista and auto employee allow piano. So with this, we should see a piano player come pretty soon and a barista. I don't know if we can actually grow in the garden yet. So I'm going to click over here for now and say, look for frogs. There's already people over here hanging out. Check that out. Someone's playing chess. We got a kid over here playing in the park. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see this. Like, woohoo! Like, I mean, it makes me excited. people coming out and hanging out already. I want to see if we get the rabbits to start coming out. Try to lure out rabbit. There are no rabbits hiding in here. We'll get we'll get rabbits in here eventually. I'm pretty sure we'll get rabbits in here. Bro, I just told you to go fishing. All right, so he will go fishing. I want to see what he catches too. We have so many collections. So many collections. I need to get the other building done so we can our collections museum. That one's saved in my inventory, so we'll be able to use that one straight away. I just got it from build mode. Or the gallery, not build mode. Alright, we got a koi. That's good. So we got koi and tree fish are the only thing that are in here. Alright, we can plant all kinds of stuff in here too, so we'll get on. Look at all the kids and the people coming. Oh my goodness, this is so great. And see, now we have the, because we put that store perk on here, kinda, the axe like. We can go here and order a drink to go. Cafe latte. And we have baristas now. We got Rain and Corbin Founder. They're coming and visiting. Are these both baristas? They are both baristas. We got two of them working. Americano? We didn't order that. And we should have a piano. See, we do have a piano playing. There's our entertainer. Oh, look, it's little Tater Tot. Tater Tot is made after my niece. And I keep telling her that she keeps popping up in my videos, and I'm so happy to see her in this video. Tater Tot is my niece. We always call her Tater Tot. She's my little best friend in the world. I'm so happy that she's here. But that seems like a good time to end this video, is just hanging out here with Tater Tot. So everybody have a great day, stay blessed, and we'll see you in the next video.